So what's happening with the motor? You got bigger injectors.
And high flow cold air intake system.
High flow.
High flow cold air intakes, yes. So
You put these on.
yes, yep.
Where'd you get the part from? Did you get it from a shop or did you buy it online?
So the filters themselves I bought from a shop, and the pipes themselves I got shipped down from TMR Performance, which is a place up in the Waikato which specialise in this type of engine, which is why I've got the harness cover as well, just to give them a little bit of support.
Yeah. In Wairarapa or Waikato?
Waikato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find much difference in it, or?
A huge difference since doing the high flow air intakes. Big difference. Yeah, the original air boxes on these were quite restrictive for the airflow, but since putting these on, it made a huge difference. You can even hear the difference when it's running.
Since you're driving mainly around town, has it bumped up the fuel consumption, or negligible?
It's always been pretty terrible on gas around town, being a 3.7 litre V6.
Yeah, mine's mine's a 3.6 Nissan as well, and it is horrendous on gas.
Yes.
I love overtaking things when I choose.
Yeah, this thing's definitely not short on power. So, yeah, it's just getting past the restrictiveness. Open road, it's amazing on gas. Can get from Invercargill to Christchurch, still have a quarter of a tank left.
Yeah.
But yeah, around town it's pretty awful. About $100 a week just to get to work and back. So
Yeah.
it's not great on gas around town, but it's the fun that.
Yeah, my old classic car was actually spent more on oil than petrol. Fill up the oil and check the petrol, please.
Yeah, but no, a big luxury sedan like this, it's quite cool. You know, I can go fast, but then I can also take the kids to school and do groceries.
Do you know if it was a Yakuza car?
This one particularly, no, I don't think it was. But they are starting, the Yakuza in Japan are actually using these. When I first started looking at modifications to do to this, was the Yakuza have been doing this to these cars, was the tagline that came up first. So
what about, did you have Japanese, is this factory screen window tint?
yes, well, I'm assuming it's factory. It came like that when I got it from the dealership.
Doesn't have a stick-on screen?
No, there's no screen there. It's just
I used to work with I used to hang out with a guy who used to tint for the Yakuza.
Oh, really?
They'd tint it here, and they'd have a line tint across here.
Oh, right.
So the line tint is, by law, they had to have it in Japan.
Yep.
And then the tints in Japan, they put them in three. Moi says the tints just put it in one, but this guy used to put it in three to stop the bubbling.
Right. Oh yeah. Okay.
I only did it a few times to help him out. You going to change the exhaust on it?
So it's actually already been done.
Okay.
It's just got the factory tips on it. So it does have a wee bit of a rumble to it.
What exhaust did you put on?
So just a straight pipe, just a 2-inch straight pipe.
2-inch straight pipes.
With the factory tips, just so it looks factory still.
Is catalytic converters a problem being stolen in Invercargill?
I mean, I haven't heard of it happening much, but just because I haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's not happening. So I'm assuming it's an issue, but
it's very dangerous to take someone's catalytic converter in Invercargill. That's what you call that? Statutory declaration. Don't try it. Don't try it here. See, this window is very deep, and that sort of says if it's factory, it's been done for the Yakuza type thing. Are these the same rims? These not factory, obviously.
No, definitely not factory. No, they're 20s.
You put them on?
Yes, yep. Yeah, I put them on.
Why did you get that rim?
I just like the way the 6 spokes look. I quite like the concave that goes in and the way they curve into the centre of the wheel.
Yeah. You have any brushy with the what do you call it?
No, there's absolutely no rub.
I lost all mine.
I might have some rub once it gets lowered. But I mean, that's a problem I'll cross when I get there.
Are you going to keep it lowered, or are you going to lower it just when you park?
So it's going to stay lowered. So I'm compressing the springs that are in there.
Will that legally, are you allowed to do that?
Yes. Yep, legally you're allowed to do that as long as it's still above the 100mm off the ground threshold. Then it's fine. It will make the ride a little bit harder, but it's a luxury car, so it won't affect it too much anyway. But
yeah. What year is it? 2010. 2000. How do you pronounce that? Fugo.
Yeah, I just say Fugo.
Yeah, Fugo. How bad my Japanese is, I still don't know. Because I actually Googled it the other day to say it right, and they say it with a Japanese accent.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
And, yeah.